Well, hello, everybody. Here we are again, Wednesday. This is Wednesday's Wisdom from the Word. And so let's have a look today at what the Word is for today. My little children, these things I write unto you, that you sin not. And if anyone sins, we have an advocate with the Father, Jesus Christ the righteous. From 1 John 2, verse 1. Now, when you think of an advocate, you think of a courtroom, right? You think of, you know, God, he's the judge, and he is the judge. And he judges whether or not we believe in Jesus, we've accepted him, we follow him. He even judges what we think, what we do, our actions, which are all related to where our heart is. And so you've got the enemy, the devil himself. He goes to God and he accuses you. He is the accuser of the brother. But you've got Jesus and he's there. He's fighting for you. He's saying, oh, but Father, my daughter, my son, he's always there for you. And temptations will come. It's something that you just can't avoid it. There's so many wonderful things food-wise, or not just food-wise, not just the stuff you eat, that food, but the stuff that you see, the stuff that you listen to with your ears, your music, the video games that you play with your hands, or whatever you do all unto the glory of God. Oh, excuse me. But there's lots of things that we could be indulging in. Some of them maybe are good things, some of them are not. There's temptations everywhere, things that we ought not to be doing, but we're tempted to do because of our sin nature that's within us. And wherever we look, we see signs of this or that draws us in. But if we're honest with ourselves, this is a battle we can't fight alone. We need some help. We need some bigger help than just ourselves. And that bigger help is God himself. He's there to help you. Jesus Christ, he had lots of temptations when he was here on earth, when he was in the wilderness. In fact, Satan, the devil, faced him directly and tempted him. But in his case, Satan went away defeated. The same power that Jesus drew on is available to us, and that power is God himself. And we can defeat the temptations when we come against any kind of temptation. We can defeat it. Dieting or an eating plan is a better way to say that, because it's not something you do temporarily. It's changing the way that you eat. So a lifestyle, an eating plan is easier if you feel that you're not alone. Get into a partnership. Join up with others that are on the same path, a recovery path. And we do have something available right here for you. We have Thursdays at noon. There's a keto carnivore chat, really. And people are on different plans, and that's okay. Whatever plan you're on, that's up between you and God. We're all made a little bit different. But we primarily, on the Thursday at noon, we focus on meat, basically. So carnivore plan. And we have the Kingdom Way support plan. That is everyone, because that's about letting go of the weights that are holding you back in life. And that will be on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. The carnivore chat is noon, 7 p.m. Eastern. Both of them are in the Zoom room, 499-365-9461. 9481, sorry. Anyway, when you are tempted, include God in whatever way. Join up with the group, either one of my groups, or both, or another group. That's fine. Whatever is for you, do that. And when you look to God, he will help you. He will strengthen you. Sometimes we feel like we just can't win. We give in and we eat something that we shouldn't. So what do? We feel guilty. And what happens when we feel guilty? We eat again. And then the more we eat, the guiltier we feel. And the more guilty that we feel, the more we eat. Okay, all right, let's stop there. Something's happening, right? There's some kind of cycle happening there. That's not okay. We can stop that cycle, and we can stop it where? We can stop it right here, right now. You don't have to wait till tomorrow or next week or January 1st or whatever it is. And sometimes we feel like failures when we break our eating plan. We can be swept up in this sense of guilt that makes it nearly impossible for us to stick to our plan, whatever you're trying to recover from, whether it's eating or drugs or alcohol or video games or gambling or any kind of thing that, at least in excess, is not good for you. And maybe for you, none of it's good for you. So the solution to guilt is forgiveness. Wow, forgiveness. That's a new concept for some people, to forgive yourself. But that forgiveness comes through Jesus. He is our advocate. Remember, he's fighting on our behalf all the time. He is the righteous one. Jesus knows that sometimes we give in, and he loves us just the same. So we need to just accept that that is true. That is his love. And let go of that guilt. Let it go. Like the song in Frozen. Let it go. Right? Let it go. You're not condemned just because you slip up sometimes. I'm not condemned. There is no condemnation to those that are in Christ Jesus. None. No, not any. There's no condemnation to those in Christ Jesus. So there's no condemnation for you or for me. And so I want to leave you with that wisdom for today. And if you want more, there is more. See in the show notes below. Again, the connections are there for Thursdays for our chats. But also I have a course that's available. The live course is no longer being offered at this time, hopefully again for January. And it is what's being offered right now is a self-directed 4-week course called Conquering Food Addiction with Faith-Based Wisdom, or Conquering the Enemy, Beating Food Addiction with God. Come on, we can beat it, God. Guys, we beat it together. We beat it with God. We are one. Have a fantastic day. And I want to thank everyone for being here. And if you have anything that you want to say, put it in the notes below. And I'll probably respond to it at some point. I'm not the quickest, but I'll try to get there. Thanks for being here. God bless. Bye-bye.